This Thursday night we got 8 games for you on tap and quite a bit of goals. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We travel to Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan first, where Boris do battle with Nefta Kimek. No scoring in the first, but captain Darren Dietz puts his team in the lead just over a minute into the second. That's his 10th of the season. Nefta Kimek get a power play late in the period. Marat Hairolan takes a shot from the circle, rebound, and Alexander Brintsov is robbed by Eddie Pasquale. Battle save to keep it a 1-0 game. The Wolves get back even just under 5 minutes into the third period. Pavel Paradin creates a 2-on-1 chance and sets up Matt White for his 14th goal of the season. But Boris score again 5 minutes later, and that's the game winner. Anton Sagadeev beats Konstantin Barolik, who tried to pull off a Hasek-style move. Boris hold on to the 1-goal lead thanks to Pasquale's heroics in the dying seconds of regulation and take it 2-1 on home ice to clinch the playoffs. We move on to Yekaterinburg, where Avta and Belize play host to Dynamo Minsk, who play just for their pride now, as the team lost every hope of making the playoffs this year. And these two put on quite a show. Anatoly Goloshev opens up the score in 10 minutes in with his 10th of the season. Pavel Datsyuk gets an assist on the play. Dynamo tied up 7 minutes into the second period. Rafael Batyrshin blows his star at a very unfortunate moment, and Evgeny Kabryshin scores on a breakaway. The Virstas get in the lead 2 minutes later. Alexander Pavlovich intercepts a clumsy pass and beats Leonid Fomin for a shorthanded goal. Avta and Belize bring it back to even soon after that. Andrei Abidin finds a way to put it past Alexander Osipkov. They get another goal just over a minute later. Jeff Black jams it home from the slot to convert on a power play. Dynamo making a 3-3 hockey game early in the third period. Andrei Kostitsyn scores on a man advantage himself. That's his 12th of the year. Mikhail Mamkin puts the puck on net from the blue line a few shifts later, and it goes in. Mamkin has his first of the season, and it's 4-3 up on the list now. This one is far from over though. Midway through the period, former Quebec Rampart Mikhail Stepanovich gets the puck from Kostitsyn and one-times the pass from in. Home team regains the lead within the final 5 minutes of regulation. Rafael Batyrshin makes up for his earlier mistake. But Dynamo won't even have to pull Osipkov for the extra attacker to force overtime. Less than 2 minutes later, Stepanovich scores his second of the game and fourth of the season. After Milis take it in the extra period, Anatoly Goloshev scores his second of the game as well, while Alexei Vasilevsky and Pavel Datsyuk get their second assists. After Milis win the barn burner 6-5 in overtime. Our next stop is Magnitogorsk. Metalurg take on Yakurit. The Jesters get on the board 6 minutes in. Timo Aronen wires it past Vasily Karchkin from on top of the circle. They double their lead later in the period. Taku Mayanainen sneaks to the slot, gets the puck and slings it home. Great no-look pass by John Norman. Metalurg swap Karchkin for Vasily Demchenko and get a goal back early in the second. Grigory Dronov dangles his way deep in the offensive zone, takes a shot, and it goes in on Brandon Kozin. They bring it back to square one 10 minutes later. Denis Parshin scores in a 4-on-4 format. That's his 10th of the season. Four minutes later, captain Sergei Mazakin scores his 13th goal of the season to give Metalurg the lead. It's 3-2 after 40 minutes of play. But Mazakin won't get to be the hero in this one. Niklas Jensen ties it up at 3s late in regulation, and the game goes to overtime. And then the Danish forward scores just 46 seconds into the extra period to win it for Yakurit. Veli-Matti Savinainen finishes the night with 3 assists, and the Vistas get their first win in Magnitogorsk since 2015. 4-3 overtime final on this one. We're now in Yaroslavl, where Lokomotiv defend the ice against Torpedo. And it's a walk in the park for the home side. Nikita Chirpanov opens up the score 3 minutes in. Alexander Palutin doubles the lead midway through the period. Vladimir Tkachuk and Andrei Markov with assists. Beauty. Anton Lander scores his 17th goal of the season just over a minute later, off assist by Stepan Da Costa to make it 3-0. And with 10 seconds remaining on the clock, Palutin scores his second of the game and third of the season to improve the lead to 4-0. Torpedo swap Andrei Chukhomiro for Anders Lindback, but it doesn't help. 4 minutes into the second period, Vladimir Tkachuk scores another one to put a cherry on top. Ilya Konovalov stops 22 shots for his third shutout of the year. Palutin enjoys his first 3-point game of his KHL career, and Lokomotiv win 5-0 on home ice. We're off to St. Petersburg now, where Avangard entertain SKA. Early in the first period, Ivan Morozov gains speed, circles the net, goes for the wraparound, but it stays out. Later in the period, Maxim Karpov skates out the puck short-handed, takes a wrist shot from on top of the circle and hits the bar. Early in the second now, Vladimir Tkachuk skates to the net down the left wing, takes a backhand shot off the iron as well. It goes to overtime, and SKA finally get one over the goal line with just 21 seconds remaining on the clock. Vladimir Tkachuk puts his skill on display and scores his 13th goal of the year. SKA win a tough one, 1-0 overtime final. Let's go someplace warm now. This is Sochi, and tonight the Leopards face their key opponent Saristal. Sochi break the deadlock late in the second period with a power play tally. Malte Strömvall scores his first goal since returning to the lineup. Yuri Alexandrov doubles the lead 4 minutes into the third frame. He beats Vladislav Podipolsky on the short side through traffic. They bag it midway through the period. Malte Strömvall scores his second of the game and 18th of the season. It's another power play goal. Ivan Nalimov stops 33 shots for his second shutout of the year, and Sochi take it 3-0 at home ice. And just a few more scores to tell you about. Trapti beat Little Red Star 3-1 at home ice. Luka Sedlak scored the winner with just over a minute remaining to play in regulation. And finally, Dynamo Moscow beat Dynamo Riga 5-2 on home ice. Riga officially missed the playoffs this year.